First, let's start with our headlines panel. Joining us today is Maggie Coughlan, editorial director for Page6.com, Bobby Penn, pop culture expert, and Tamara Fuentes, entertainment editor of 17 Magazine. Hello, ladies.
Hi.
So let's jump right into it. You know, Twitter users were confused last week when Amazon, on a dating website for Amazon began floating around. AmazonDating.co featured a list of singles, and these listings even had customer reviews. But don't be alarmed, though. These people aren't actually looking for dates on Amazon. It turns out that it was all a hoax. So what was your first thought when you saw this?
My first thought was, I wish I could order a man on Amazon.
Okay.
That seems very convenient.
Absolutely.
What about you, Bobby?
At a time when in my life where going to the club can be so annoying, how perfect would it be for your dream man to just show up at your door in 2 hours or less? Right, I wish it was real.
I feel like it's just so great because I can just pick and choose. Maybe I can even use filters.
Right.
Like a tall, nice, romantic, and then they'll filter, each person. But what about you, Tamara?
I thought this was super genius. I was like, how did I not come up with this myself? Because this is incredible. And people can sign up to actually be featured in it. Which is even better to me. I'm I can't wait to just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and seeing what I can find.
Yeah. Right. I wonder how much I would be worth if I were to sign up and what my prime rate would be. Yeah. So even though it's a hoax, do you think Amazon would consider creating a dating site?
I would put nothing past Amazon.
Absolutely.
They're in every aspect of our daily lives. I'm sure a year from now, we actually will be ordering boyfriends, girlfriends, etc.
I don't, like you said, I wouldn't put it past them at this point. What about you, Al?
I wonder if he could come with Whole Foods. How perfect. The whole date, Amazon could deliver from beginning to end the entire experience. So,
wow.
Would you please?
Hold on, Amazon, hello. You guys have to come on, say something because, wow, that'd be great. They'll deliver the food. They can even, because you have Amazon Prime, the video. Mm-hmm. What is it, Prime Video or whatever?
Yeah.
So it's not Netflix and chill, but Amazon Prime and chill. And we have the Whole Foods and we have My Man that just came into the mail. That's great. What do you think about Amazon creating a dating site?
I think it should happen. I think, this is a sector that they haven't touched on yet, and I think it's something that's so big. I mean, so many dating sites and dating apps already exist. Why not just throw it in the mix and make it happen? I mean, Facebook just did it.
And Jeff Bezos is in love. He's dating Lauren Sanchez over Super Bowl weekend. They were in the club being super cuddly. So I wouldn't be surprised if love was in the air.
Right. Would you guys join? See, me personally, I just don't understand dating sites. So I don't think I would specifically. I don't know. I don't get, do you swipe left or swipe right when you?
Reviews scare me a little bit. When you look at it, because there's customer reviews. So I'm just do I really want to know that? So it might hesitate me a little.
Or how many reviews would you have?
Exactly.
Right. Oh my gosh. So
rating. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
If I were to join and then I make one guy mad and just imagine the customer review I would have. Oh my goodness. So anyway, Wallet Hub recently released a 2020 Valentine's Day study, which had some interesting statistics. According to the survey, 22% of engaged couples reported meeting their significant other through online dating. Do you guys think we'll be seeing more of this?
I do.
Yeah.
Definitely, like we just mentioned, with Facebook jumping into the pond, there's so many options to date online. I don't even think traditional meeting people out in public happens really.
Yeah.
It's chance encounters, but now you can just swipe left and swipe right.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna catch on even more.
I'm like I said before, I'm really not into online dating. I'm really old school with it. Mm-hmm. I'm just all right, you know what? If I know you, maybe we can. I don't know. Have you? I've never tried it. Have you all ever tried online dating?
I'm trying it now for the first time in my life. Mm-hmm. And it's been interesting. It's been a great way to meet people. I think if you're interested in talking to people, I'm a journalist. I love to hear somebody's story. So for me, it's been cool. But that's not the case for everyone. Some people feel uncomfortable meeting someone they don't know.
Right. And how about you, Tamara?
So I've been on and off on dating sites, but it's interesting because my friend just got engaged and I'm going to be a bridesmaid for her wedding, and they met on OkCupid. So it's interesting. So I'm it happens. People find I just had another friend who also got engaged from a guy that she met on Tinder. It is becoming very common nowadays, and it's not surprising. And I think it's just going to keep growing.
Wow, that is so interesting to me. We're in the future. In the 90s and in the 80s, they said that 2020-ish would be all of this. We really are. And we are meeting people online. It's crazy. But 53% of Americans say that it's okay to have the first date on Valentine's Day. What are your thoughts on this? Would you guys mind going on a first date on Valentine's Day?
I mean, I think it adds a layer of pressure because Valentine's Day. You
Yeah.
know,
Right.
are you going to come with flowers? Is it going to be super romantic because that's the theme of the day? I wouldn't do it for me.
Okay.
I think it's really cute. I'd love to go on a first date on Valentine's Day, especially if I'm single and I'm lonely and I'm watching all of my engaged friends or people in relationships going out. Please save me from that. So if you're looking for a date for Valentine's Day, I'm still available.
What are you?
It's funny because I've never celebrated Valentine's Day, so I'm just like, yeah, let's change things up for a little bit. So
Really?
we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Wow, Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday. Like
Really?
after my birthday, Valentine's Day is my favorite. So I love it. Wow, that's crazy. No, I think having my first date on Valentine's Day, like you said, Maggie, I think it's a lot of pressure. I'm not against it. I'm not against it. Whoever I'm going on a date with has to come 100% correct, you know? So 53% of women say they would break up with their significant other if they got nothing for Valentine's Day. What about you guys?
Team Petty.
Agree. We're women in New York. We work hard. I mean, we want to be
Right.
recognized. This is the day to recognize the
Yes.
special someone in your life. So recognize me.
Yes, absolutely. Give me what I need. It's Valentine's Day.
Even if it's a card, a single rose,
Just
you
to tell
can
me you're
Yes,
thinking
just
of me.
acknowledge the day.
You can boil me some spaghetti, and I'll be like, thanks for
Right.
taking the
Thank
time.
you for acknowledging this holiday.
Yeah.
No, at this point we're gonna have to fight. Like we're going to have to fight. Like I don't know, because I would not be okay with you not giving me anything on Valentine's Day.
yeah.
It is Valentine's Day, and like I said before, it's my favorite holiday. So if you mess up my favorite holiday,
It's a wrap.
it's a wrap. That's it. Tamara, you wrote an article for 17 magazine about the 11 best teen romance movies that you can watch on Netflix. Tell us your two favorite on that list.
Oh my gosh. So the first one would be To All the Boys I've Loved Before, which stars Noah Centineo. And it's so cute. It's adorable. And it features great Asian American representation and everything. And he's now the internet's boyfriend. So, of course. And, of course, To All the Boys 2 just came out on Netflix as well. That came out on the 12th. So there's double feature right there for you. And then I think my second pick would have to be The Perfect Date, which also stars as Noah. And he creates a fake dating app and pretends to be the perfect guy for every single girl that he goes on this date with. But does he know his true self? And that's, an interesting question, especially these days.
Oh, okay.
They're pretty cute. They're adorable. Yeah.
All right.
Noah Centineo fixed. Watched 3 of those. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think when it comes to romance movies, Valentine's Day-ish movies, my two favorite, I don't know if you guys have ever watched Crazy Stupid Love.
Oh my gosh.
I think it's so funny to me. I love it because it's so funny and it has so many big names in it. And then my second favorite, it's really corny. It's called Beyond the Lights. It's on Netflix. It's about this singer, pop star who she tries to kill herself, and this cop saved her, and they fall in love, and yada yada yada. It's so I cry every time. Every time I cry, and it's ridiculous. It's waterworks every time. What about you, Maggie?
My go-to is always Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet, 1996.
Yes.
You have a 22-year-old Leonardo DiCaprio, a 17-year-old Claire Danes. That scene with the fish tank is very powerful. He's wearing chainmail armor. She's dressed as an angel. You have John Leguizamo. Paul Rudd is in there, which a lot of people forget. She goes to dance with Paul Rudd. So for me, that's it every time.
All right, and then your second favorite?
My second favorite is Say Anything with John Cusack. You might recognize the image of someone in a beige trench coat holding up a boombox. That's from that movie, and people today forget that. This is from 1989, but there's a great line in there where he says, "I gave her my heart, and she gave me a pen." And I was like, oof. Sometimes you just get your heart broken. It's a great movie.
Oh, wow. So, Bobby, what about you?
Yes, well, speaking of relatable movies, I have to say Brown Sugar is one of my favorites. Music meets journalism meets love. It's the perfect love story for me, especially here in New York. So, we got Sanaa Lathan and Taye Diggs, who were friends, childhood friends, and they were, I guess, avoiding the idea of falling in love until the chance was almost removed from the table, and then they fell in love. So, amazing love story. And my second would be The Sweetest Thing with Cameron Diaz and
what a
Christina
classic.
Applegate. It's so funny. It's a perfect Valentine's Day movie to watch. So if you don't have a date, you and your girls can get together and watch it. But love conquers in the end, and you get to see the crazy things that we do for a guy. So it's always fun to watch that one too.
All right. So will you be watching any of those movies this weekend?
Now I might have to watch the movies you guys recommend. You sound good.
Yes, I agree. I have to watch The Sweetest Thing. I have to have like a Galentine's thing with my girls because Valentine's Day is for me and my man. We definitely have to have a Galentine's Day. So now I'm gonna put that on my list. But thank you, ladies, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.